had in our preparation for this match is what is Amazing going to do against Shook's so defined jungle style. Is he going to counter jungle? Is he going to try and gank top? If you look at the combination, Rek'Sai Malphite has no business.
Early on, Amazing was the one who needed to be doing the counter jungling to be able to get early pressure and prevent Vitality from doing their aggressive moves. But it's Shook who's been causing all that pressure, and as a result, Amazing can't move without his own jungle without being spotted. Rift Herald down, completely free. There's no way Origen can really get here to contest it. They'd be spotted a mile off. And they're not really getting any counter pressure. I trust your judgment on that for sure. And now Shook is down to the bottom. They want to get some more aggro before they can push a TP coming in. It's Cabo shards now, or is it Nuke Ducks? I couldn't quite see. Cabo, no. Sven goes down. First blood. Mithy is going to follow. A double kill for the Graves. That's a hell of a way to get started. But Power of Evil is trying to 1v4. He brought Amazing to the party, though. But he goes down. A triple kill for Graves. And the Tempered Fate will mean Amazing's gone now. Green's Wrath knock up, but it's not enough. Nuke Duck takes the kill, and that is a great move for Vitality.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, they let it oh, that is annoying. They let it regenerate that one. So in all seriousness, they're just buying time. Vitality are trying to go towards the bottom side, get more recovery.
Yeah, good Tempered Fate here. Reveals two people, reveals the Rift Herald. Then kind of need to flank, but there's no deep vision because there's no pressure, so it's an impossible situation.
This is how you try to play that poke comp. We talked about how they don't have tanks as Soaz tries to duke it out with Cabo Shard, but the shotgun is mightier than the mech. And the spear forces the flash, and Cabo! 4 kills in the pocket ain't no thing. Amazing's there to defend, but Shook and Cabo keep on poking. For a few more moments at the very least. Take a look, it's mid lane as well, still pressure there. It's Sven who's been able to push it up to the top side. Amazing, steps too far forward. Shook wants this one, gets the heal on, throws the spear, doesn't connect. Cabo had to back away, taking tower shots. There's the Tempered Fate to stop that. That's how you ohm rack it.
Yeah.
5 towers to 1. They had that one dragon. They should easily be able to pick up another one. They've used the Rift Herald to great effect. What is this team doing wrong other than minor mistakes?
I mean, they've not made a single, mentionable mistake. They have...
But they don't know what's happening, and they're not about to poke their noses in. Not with Cabo Shard around the bottom side with that explosive potential he brings to the party. Shook with a little bit of help from Kasing is going to be able to secure this one up. That's number 3. That's a movement speed now.
I'm a little disappointed, though, in Vitality in their closing. Only 1 sweeper, which means if they get 1 ward snuck in, they need to wait the full cooldown. Hang on, Power doesn't use ulti.
Uh-oh, double bombs and Tempered Fates, and he just gets exploded!
I love that combo because against Bard, when you play, it is really hard to time the Q after the Tempered Fate, especially if you play against dash champions. By the time, if Power Wheel can double dash flash, hang on, more action here.
Yeah, Amazing, just stood there and took it, and now he's just completely chunked out. Heals are flying, Sven's unleashed a big, massive bunch of bullets, but now it's Soaz who gets caught up, and Cabo says, take me down, I've got an ult on, I've got another Guardian Angel, and Shook is gonna have to back away. That is a 2 for none, though. Vitality just flexing their muscles.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, back to that play. Tempered Fate into double bomb because you can never be quicker in your action than actual game mechanics. The second you come out, the millisecond you come out, the frame you come out of that Tempered Fate, you will just get instant double stuns because you pick up both bombs at once. Sing here, under siege.
Desperation attempt to stop this one. Sven and Mithy were stunned up. They've got to flash and move away because Sing has gone over the walls. The Baron has been deprioritized. Mithy's gone down. Shook gets the kill credit for that one, and he's got a zillion ult on to keep himself alive. Power and Amazing dashing in and back to try and save the line, but Cabo Shard will pick him up. It's only going to be Sven. He's out of the fight, and Amazing is on the run here. This could be a 4-4-0 all said and done. The bombs are flying. He's got nowhere to go. Yarden gets the credit. Soaz is back up, but it's only 2 members. They can go right back to the Baron.
Yeah, these zoning bombs from Nuke Duck cutting out every single escape path, forcing Power Evil to flash in aggressively on top of the Graves, and then obviously dying, just leaving no room for counterplay. Vitality playing like clockwork. Himself, he will be able to ulti, bring up whoever gets hit. And here we go.
Have a fancy new graphic as Sven goes down and Mithy. This is our wonderful new way to track the Baron power play in real time. Still on 5 members, as you can see.
Origen looking
around the side
to defuse the situation, but it's really tough against Baron.
Oh, there's Soaz coming in, looks for Shook, but there's the Zillion ult. Bombs are flying even further. It is just getting ridiculous right now.
Going in back on Shook. Again, really clutch Zillion ultimate. They're from Nuke there. Mifty forced to flash and not get double bound. Kasing eats the charm. Tower goes down though. Third inhibitor looking to go down.
Yeah, it's too much damage. There's too many strong members on Vitality. Origen are running out of space. They're backed against the cliff. Cabo is got to back out, and he's able to do it. The Mon Malmorty is coming in handy there. The rest of Origen are starting to look quite battered and bruised. Amazing dashing out, and Power of Evil dashing back as well. Teleport is on the last turret, but it will fall. Super Minions coming in. This is it. Vitality 32 minutes and 15 seconds. And they earned it.
Had a debut game yesterday against Elements, but this is now going to be a much sterner opposition.
Yep.
And we'll see how he's going to handle the pressure.
He is playing Braum though, and that gameplay pattern is pretty much the same in solo queue as it is.
Take a look in the middle lane. Spirit is coming in, and Fox is in trouble. Flash for flash. There's a red buff. The slow gets applied. Febiven has been forced to play defensive, holds onto his flash for now. Teleport from Vizichachi. He's looking for Spirit. Spirit has already flashed aggressively. Dance of arrows away. Repel will put Rudy in range on the stun against the wall. First blood, UOL.
Yeah, instant teleport there from Vizichachi, and one may beg the question, where was Gamsu to turn that all around? Just Alistair Q flash.
The Fnatic Bush. Steelback has got Valkyrie and Flash, and that was quite uninspiring, but he gets away with his life. Chachi is now going aggressive onto Reckless. Gamsu's going to start the teleport. Reckless is putting a lot of damage onto Vizichachi. Poppy down to less than 100 hit points, and Reckless easily picks up a kill. Rudy wasn't really committing. The minions helping out so much there too.
Yeah, and just you would think Fnatic did not do in the top lane.
Well, it looks like they're sticking around. Reckless takes a turret shot, breaks aggro, is backing away. Still has flash and heal. Chachi dashes away to a minion. Repel up. There are still minions around. Reckless, he goes forward, kills Chachi again. Chachi may as well facepalm.
Yeah, the Unicorns don't underestimate the damage and pressure from minions.
I think you could say Winions.
Not yet.
Won them a tower. The small victories. The fourth one of the game, in fact, for Fnatic. First dragon as well.
Actually stopped the laser from Victor. It is a projectile. Hopefully we will see that in some of the fights. We see Hillsang lurking here on Reckless. With flash.
Oh, flash for flash. Reckless. Oh, is able to flash away. He stays alive. Clyde puts down the Glacial Fissure. One more tick of the Storm. Reckless gets shut down. The Storm sends him packing. And you can see Reckless on the player cam bottom right. He is just heartbroken.
Fox, zero hesitating follow-up. What we like seeing from the Unicorn. Stoning ultimate here.
He's winding up. Well, it's going to swing and a miss. Now Chachi's in a little bit of trouble. Dance of Arrows going forward. Look at the charm onto Hilly. He manages to get popped.
Yeah, you can't afford to not
find themselves a kill. Aggressive positioning in the jungle of Fnatic. And they manage to break open that middle lane. So
that was the definition of a hit or miss Poppy ultimate in the bottom though. If that hits, yeah, you can siege, but Scuttlecraft, they're just taking everything away from Unicorns. They're just starving them right now, putting them on lower resources, pushing them in, and then they can just, using the deep vision that's there, to then put even more deep vision. And it's really hard for a team like Unicorns to break out of that, because as you see on your screen, they've opted for triple. Kind of lured Fnatic in a false sense of security, and you see some pinks, but they have no blue trinkets, because the only blue trinkets on Reckless is on cooldown, so they're becoming victim of their vision game. And yet again, Fnatic are looking to fall. They're going to lose this Baron.
UOL pull a 2015 Fnatic Baron. They sneak the Baron, uncontested, completely safe.
He has auto attacks. That's his wave clear right now. So we need to look at Rudy, at Spirit Rodder, and Reckless, who have more physical wave clear. We see hard engage in the mid lane.
Hillsang has knocked Spirit forward, but he gets bumped backwards immediately. Chachi throws down the hammer, and the verdict is you are out of here. The Lamb's Respite will keep Spirit alive for a few more seconds before he gets dropped down. Gamsu gets the dredge line into some minions, and Fox is being hammered down. Reckless Arcane shifts away to safety. It's a tower down in the top lane. Baron power play has officially ended, thanks to that stall. Basically, the gold gain was just from Baron itself.
Topic Daylor will have a stern word with the lineup though. We see teleport flank, bottom left of your screen.
Who is the target? Fox is the man. The mine knocks him up into the end. All of Fnatic are committing forward. Fox is still alive. He continues to live as the Glacial Fissure separates. The fight has become split. Reckless is running for his life as Fox is finally taken down. But VIT is winding up. The keeper's verdict will boot Spirit away. And now Gamsu's left for dead. Off on the side screen. Reckless was able to get one back into Rudy. So far it's a 2-for-1. In favor of Fnatic.
Yeah, absolutely insane ultimate there from VIT. What's in the name, right?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, that was a bit childish, but it made me chuckle.
He was dead. Haha. No. Actually didn't make that connotation ever.
Yeah, I know.
Unicorns kind of need to hang on, and eventually they will force Gamsu back, and his teleport is still in cooldown.
And also 5 flashes for Fnatic versus only 2 for UOL. Chachi's got the steadfast presence down already, and Clyde's in the front line. A 2-man gravity stun into a knockup from Hillesung, and Fnatic have been routed. They're on the defense. They're trying to run away. The respite will not be enough to save Spirit's life, and now Steelback, he eats a Mystic shot. That's a long-range dash from VIT. Feathervin will at least reply in kind. 1 for 2, a team fight that UOL win. Look at the damage from Feathervin and Reckless.
Yeah.
Blue Shot Barrage is still up.
Look at Feathervin flanking again. He's constantly aware of the side lane pressures. We see reaction here though. He has to turn around. His teleport comes into the mid lane. Flying from Hillesung too.
Fantastic flash from Spirit. He doesn't get charged and pinned against the wall. Gamsu's sitting on the side lane though. Now Feathervin's into the fight. VIT on the defensive. He's not started the wind up yet. Fires it out. I think that caught Gamsu. Pushed him further away. Nobody's fallen yet. Defensive dash backwards from Feathervin. And they managed to get away unscathed.
Yeah, that was a fantastic opening from the
Wow, Spirit's flash to avoid the stun. It literally made me stutter.
Oh, VIT. Oh,
He's in trouble. He's in. Bye.
That here, yeah. He can't dash out. Really good comp. That is communication, and something we haven't seen from Unicorns. They would both check that play last season, I feel. So.
All right, but what will it cost now? Clyde gets caught up by the cocoon, gets pinned against the wall. Before he can do anything, he's taken out. Fox is going to continue to run down Fnatic. The Death Ray wants to secure kills, but Spirit plus Reckless running away are putting the damage down. Spirit's Dance of Arrows. Reckless is now out of mana, so they get Rudy.
Poppy ultimate as a combo tool instead. And the zoning ultimate from Fox. Gamsu moves in, gets knocked into the wall.
Let's take a look. He is in trouble. Spirit does have access to Lamb's Respite, but he was in the air. Couldn't get it down. Reckless still low on mana. Charm onto Chachi, but you don't want to invest everything on very tanky top laner. Reckless, he actually went forward with that arcane shift. I'm not sure that was the best of ideas. He's going to continue to fall backwards. No Glacial Fissure from Clyde.
Watching your enemies stand in the brush kind of with their pants down. Instead, Fnatic face check. They use the Victor ultimate right now on the Baron. You see Hillesung peeling. What a fantastic job he's done this far in terms of engages and disengages.
It's going to secure the Baron. Hilly literally walks away.
Yeah, VIT is kind of hyping up the card. He's like, hey. No. Yeah, plays that follow up on each other. We see initial fight where VIT engages very well and uses the Keeper's Verdict as a combo tool. And then Fox could just unleash. And if he misses his storm, he just sends it forward. Everybody has to back out.
Oh, look at that!
The dragon.
Rudy's so cheeky, he even gets in on the Dragon. Spirit did not have access to his smites. And there's Chachi, he's coming with a teleport, looking for Clyde. Glacial Fissure will slow down the rest of Unicorns, but Fox, he's flanking on the side. Clyde's pinned against the wall. The charm will not connect, and that's a low mana again on Reckless. He cannot spam those Mystic shots. Febi's looking for Chachi, will not be able to find him. So Dragon number 2. Wow, that's one of the better power plays that we've seen. Albeit not costing the most towers. He has denied resources, picked up a lot of CS, and look down bottom, Rudy's also going to pick up a lot of juicy farm.
Macro.
No. Probably told us off for that.
Anyways, back to the mid lane. Fox and Simple. Clyde's half HP, so that's part of the zone in the front line gone. The other part of the front line is in the jungle right now. Gamsu, that means Fox can go aggressive. Teleport from Chachi.
And
he
Clyde is in trouble. He has been taken out. The Flash Chaos Storm connected. Chachi's not going to be able to find a pin against the wall, but without the Glacial Fissure.
Big impact there. So Gamsu trying to flank. He's in no man's land right now. Siege on the turret.
This turret's in trouble. Flash forward. Spirit's been caught out. Lamb's Respite will buy a couple of seconds, but that's all it will do. The tower drops in the back line. So does Spirit. This could be the game-winning push for UOL. How far do they want to go?
Yeah, Fox with a really good gravity field on Spirit's ultimate, but couldn't get out of the Lamb's Respite because he would die. Couldn't stay in there because he was stuck in the gravity field. He drops right now. 5 versus 3.
Is a mine available. Hilly flashes forward, finds this combo, but he loses his life in the process. Does take down Gamsu. That's the front line for Fnatic. A fair trade, I would say. Fnatic now have to deal with supers and Baron spawn.
Febiven has ultimate and flash available. Reckless still has some mana left. Kai is available. He can soak up skill shots, so by no means Unicorn's out of this. They walk on a ward. This could be it. Be the turn for Fnatic if they play it out.
Let's see what Fnatic can do. There is a connection. They knock Febiven up into the air. Chachi's going low. Kai's still in the front line, and Fox is blown up. Reckless still has some mana to push down. A flash over the wall with the arcane shift, but Steelback is able to reply onto Febiven. It's a mid for mid.
Good trade here overall. Still for the Unicorns though. Those ultimates were up again. Fnatic was not ready for another Chaos Storm. They were waiting for something to miss position, but in doing so, they clumped up and Fox completely unleashes on that team. Reckless right now looking for Dragon number 3 out of mana. Painfully slow.
Combo with Reckless. But you can also see the power of that Ezreal. He needs a lot of time. He needs multiple Mystic shots.
Needs mana.
And
There's
mana.
clarity when you need it.
Left it at level 2. Fnatic now have to defend a potential 3rd Baron from UOL. No one is in range. True shot barrage. Swing and a miss. And UOL secure Baron number 3. And UOL are going to reset up. Now, there's no supers in the middle lane, so there's some time. A catch onto Steelback. He is in a little bit of trouble. Glacial Fissure will knock up the rest of UOL, but that means Cry is down.
Double knock-up.
As well as Reckless has been kept on the back line. It's a double kill for Fox. Spirit will stay alive a few more seconds, and the zone from the gravity field. Febiven and Reckless, they cannot do anything. A GA for Rudy. He flashes forward just to wave, say hi, it's Rudy, I'm walking away. The Nexus Tower is now falling, and as we hit 50 minutes in the clock, almost, UOL are looking set to go 2-0 over Fnatic in the Spring Splits.
What a game here. Steelback 0 deaths, 3-0-10 against his former organization too. I haven't really mentioned that. It has to feel good for Steelback. Poppy Ultimate is the only semblance of hard CC that they have instead of Kick Flash.
Hey,
So-
they have traps, man. I believe.
No, they don't. That's a problem. Trevor, they don't. Because Forgiven doesn't believe in the traps. Skills 2 points in E. Italy has seen an incredible surge in pick rates because she's no longer being used as a questionable gank level 3. She gets a farm advantage, then goes in.
Trick is pounced twice. Sonic Wave lands. So does the Javelin. There's a flash over from Selfie. Counter Barrage comes down. Trick gets the autos. Will not find the kill. First blood to Selfie.
That was so close. Gangplank obviously can't make it there sooner than Selfie's core key. That's the one parameter that he didn't have in his mind, because if he didn't get the exhaust there, he would just killed him. He's going top now.
Kikis has already used Unstoppable Force. Odoam is going to try run away. Flash has been burned. Trick dashes the power. Oh, wow! Odoam bounces backwards, but Trick will get out alive. The timing.
With the composition that they've drafted. The problem that we have is obviously the chip damage on these towers. Mid lane's on 60%. We see a bit of a duel here. Selfie invading.
He's confident with the fight. Got that sheen. Pounce forward from Trick. There's a teleport being channeled up top. Perks has been kicked backwards and pinned against the wall. Very good timing from Vanda. Odoamne's TP successful for a 2nd kill. Knowing that Perks is a relatively easy target.
Odoamne in top lane though, pinged out. We have Gangplank ulti available. We have Trick with red buff, and we have Malphite with ulti. No flash on Odoamne. This has to be a kill.
Heightened senses. Odoamne sees it coming, but cannot change his fate. And Kikis, Unstoppable, forces him in the face.
You could even ask the question, was that Gangplank ulti needed? This is a Malphite's dream, you know?
Yes.
He can eventually late game get a Thornmail and just be nigh unkillable. That they can't attempt it straight after it again and you just die so much time.
There's Perks in trouble. Cannon Barrage going down. Teleport from Kikis as well. Flash away from the blinding assault, but it's still connected. Kikis will jump onto Odoamne. I don't think he can run away. Throw the cheese wheel. It's not going to connect. The True Shot Barrage misses too. Kikis has been slowed. Hybrid has flashed over the wall. Winter's Bite connects. Glacial Fissure will slow down H2K, and everybody's invited to the party. Now Hybrid's working away. All of the ultimates have already been channeled, but Kikis is on the front line. Arcane shift over for Emperor with the red buff. He's looking for more. That's G2 securing themselves 2 kills for only Trick's life.
Yeah, where was Selfie in this fight overall? He is stuck in the mid lane right now.
I'm just happy that he's got Ninja Tab Eye. We'll talk about the itemization, how effective it is. Odoamne is down bottom with teleport available. Selfie's shoving in the mid lane, so 3 members of H2K close enough to deal. Baron's down to 50% hit points, and H2K have gotten close.
Oh, Kikis is knocked out.
Already knocked Kikis away. Perkz has been chunked. He's down. Selfie got the kill. Now Emperor's falling short. That's a double kill for Selfie. Baron's down to 3,000 hit points. Trick is coming around in the side lanes. 3 members of G2 retreating. Kikis is caught Forgiven. Baron is helping out, but it won't be enough to kill him. A bounce forward from Trick and Kikis. They've managed to get the kills. A magnificent heal from Trick keeps him alive, but Selfie's with his 3rd kill of the fight. And all of a sudden, the Baron stops.
And Vander, absolute MVP of this fight. He knocks out Kikis, removes the hard engagement, and then knocks somebody into the wall for the kill. Trick is caught behind enemy lines. He drops, but if it weren't for that unstoppable force, combination with Baron, tag team Unforgiven.
What does that gold graph tell you, Treppo?
G2 made an oopsie. Pretty much it. It's a bold move going for the Baron, but I think they just knew that if H2K want to stop it, they have to funnel
Jumps forward into Trick, doesn't find the blinding assault. And H2K, they've started the Baron. It's only a few seconds before Kikis' unstoppable force is up, but that Baron will be down before it's done. 2,000 hit points, it's dropping. The barrels come out. We stole it with a mystic shot. Emperor might have saved the day. The team fight ensues and Selfie's forced away. Perkz is jumping forward. The exhaust won't be enough to stop him. The oranges are eaten and they're okay. Vander gets eaten by a Winter's Bite. Hybrid snipes him from the back line. O2 is killed as Kikis runs him down. And now Forgiven and Jankos, they're running for their lives. A flash sideways from Forgiven. He's trying to get at least 1 kill, but the heal from Trick will keep him alive. And Jankos is killed. H2K are aced.
Forgiven flashes in aggressively, turns on Trick, but Hybrid jumps in to save the day. The man on a loud fiesta, but...
Well, let's see what happens. Perkz has been found by Jankos. Continues to go down. Does get the cannon barrage out before being killed himself. O2 is on the backline. Emperor survives with double-digit HP. Does manage to back away. O2 there, saved by the fist and the HP. The unbreakable shield from Hybrid will stop for a few seconds before Forgiven is stunned in his tracks. 3 for 3, and Vander's running for his life.
The fight started fantastically for H2K overall, but eventually they can't get through to the backline because they have to walk through a Malphite with so much armor. They have to walk through Hybrid here, who just continuously applies 1 stack, moves to the next target. Now they jump on O2. Frozen Fist versus Braum. It's so hard to get away from that.
You can't get away from it, and this is why you don't give Hybrid Braum. He has been massively impactful. 2-0-11. Did H2K do an oopsie?
H2K, in fact, made a big oopsie here.
1 mystic shot starts that entire tumble down, and G2 are 6,000 gold in the lead.
Yeah.
And under full vision, so H2K will be aware of this if it gets started. Perkz will also be late. He's coming in from behind the red buff, and the setup is here. Look for Vander's Keeper's Verdict. Who will it find? Cannon Barrage has been used already. Perkz out. Still alone on the side. They've pieced out from the Baron. Vander's playing defensive on the back line. The unstoppable force has been fired. Trick is still alive, but he's managed to get the first kill onto Jankos. Hybrid's running away with his life, and Vander's trying to shut him down. Emperor gets an easy kill onto O2, and G2 set their sights on the inhib.
Just the amount of pressure that Hybrid can put in his teamfights and somehow still manages to survive is utterly impressive overall. Walks forward, so much damage. It's 5v3 right now. This should spell the end of the game.
Well, G2 certainly want to. 42 seconds before Odo's back up. There's only 1 Nexus turret standing. Self and Forgiven have been chunked out. The exhaust has been used. Hybrid, I think, flashed for that Winter's Bite. He didn't find it. Forgiven used the flash defensively. Emperor catches him with the arcane shift. The tower will fall shortly. G2 on the brink of knocking down H2K. They've got the kill onto Vander. Only Selfie remains, the substitute H2K player. And G2 get revenge on H2K.
Show your support on Twitter, whoever you think has the better composition or whoever you want to win. Hashtag EL win or hashtag ROC win. And we'll get to that and see the fan vote as we get later into this game. But these are some kind of weird comps on the side. The ultimate as well. GIA does have pick potential, but it's all fairly difficult engage to get off. It's not the likes of an Alistair that we've seen from the support role. We've seen a lot of Malphite the last couple of days. So Elements have to pick and choose their fights. It can be very difficult to balance it.
ROCCAT still trying to find their footing, find their identity is something that has been said a few times about the team. I think it's a fair assessment. Discovering where the strengths and weaknesses lie.
It's very much so. What we see in just the spring split in general is a lot of this feeling out period, because
Approach actually just equaled by Betsy as well.
yeah, just equaled. I hope we don't end up in a Fnatic situation from earlier, but Ica maybe caught out here, forced the flash very early.
Oh, there could be a stun coming out. Flashes forward from both Airwax and Extinct. Ica will go down. Extinct and Airwax, they just punish him for being a little too far
The
forward.
global presence around Elements. While they've taken the Dragon, ROCCAT don't really have too much on the map to do right now. It was shoved up far too far in the top side. Betsy was clearing out the bottom lane. Does have Extinct to follow up in that top side.
Unfortunately, Betsy wants to play with Mr. Riles, and you can see in the mini-map that the top lane engages where all the party is. The observers are 100% confident drama's happening here, though, because Gilius is now moving in. The wild growth used very, very early. Blitzer wants to slow Gilius down. Riles is running out of mana, and the cancellation from Freddy or the interrupt. We'll have to find out later. Betsy eats a cocoon. Red buff is ticking from Gilius. The slow for slow. Flash forward. Gilius is trying to sink those Venom fangs in, and he does finish up the kill. Elements are on the board.
Yeah, it was the interrupt onto Freddy's teleport there, so he wasn't able to join.
Yeah, finally got
Freddy's
there.
gone.
Back to life, and there we go. He is in fact gone. Gilius was looking for Airwax. Airwax had already used Lamb's Respite.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't do that.
Well, there's a reason that those that can't do teach. Well, why we're here. Steve is in trouble. He's gonna get chunked out. Throws down that hammer thanks to the shorter cooldown. Pins Airwax against the wall. Might find himself one kill back. Airwax was unable to get the respite, and Steve survives.
Steve survives off the shields. Manages to get Sprattle in just in time. Just under a minute until Dragon coming out. And in fact, it's up.
Yep.
So,
the information feed here is a little lacking, Stress. So we're relying on production to give us those Dragon.
It's okay, man. I'm still reeling after the jungle grab.
It's 10 minutes ago.
The likes of
Airwax, what are you doing, my friend? You've denied the minion wave. Maybe trying to alleviate the pressure on the inner turret. But now he's given up his flash and a kill to Ica. Eventually,
there we go.
Eventually a kill to Ica. Weird decision making, but it has allowed ROCCAT to defend middle and Freddy to push up to theoretically start sieging, because ROCCAT actually have not done a siege. We'll expand on that in a second. Airwax is going to use the Dance of Arrows away. No respite available, and 1 and 3 shaking his head on the player cam.
Airwax is having a rough game.
You guys have to come to the show. It's such a good vibe. So, ROCCAT, they're deciding to attempt the siege here. Teleport's available for Freddy. It is not for Steve.
From Ica, though.
There is Steve coming in from the side. Airwax stunned. Airwax is in trouble. The respite goes down as Betsy's knocked into the air. Wild growth used just to keep Betsy alive. And Freddy's TP'd into the middle of Elements, but he's not tanky enough to survive it all. The Chaos Storm takes Betsy down, and ROCCAT are running for their lives. They will not fight. Live another day. Elements continue to push down in a turret, and at 25 minutes, Baron is up. That seems to be the target. Look at all the pings.
Man, there are some really weird situations for ROCCAT in this game. Airwax eats the entirety of the culling. Betsy goes in on pretty much on his own onto Ica, and Ica just stands there and replies with the damage. From there, Elements are now just able to take this Baron. Is there the potential for a steal from Airwax? He's still in the base right now, so the answer to that is going to be no. And this is Elements taking their first Baron of the day.
That's it, 25 minutes. After clean team fight, punishing ROCCAT.
Siege number 2, 4,000 positive is the Baron power play that's active.
And there's not a lot of ultimates left. Freddy was caught. Airwax continues to play defensively. Respite and Flash are available. He's going to need to use it shortly. Airwax goes forward, puts down Lamb's Respite, is stunned against the wall. Flashes only to die. Where did you think you were going to go? ROCCAT now running backwards as Elements are going to take the first inhibitor of the game just as Baron pays off. 5K, the power play, and an inhibitor.
This has been a really rough game for ROCCAT. From the early lane swap that just Elements were ahead of the playoff, a bit of an unorthodox setup from the jungle and top lane. Elements have been in full control for the entire game since. ROCCAT have never really been able to get the ball rolling. They're not. They're actually doing better than ROCCAT. What you're saying is true here is they are able to just move around the map faster than ROCCAT. This time, maybe they can get the engage. Again, AlphaDraft is chunked out.
He really is. He needs to use that Lamb's Respite if he wants to try and save the world from devastation. I don't think it's going to work. Ica, the Monsoon will not be able to heal him back up. Now Extinct and Freddy, they feel they might find an opportunity. And Baron Dogs?
No, that's Freddy. That's Freddy. It's not Steve.
Well, that's Airwax finding Ica. Gonna jump backwards. Extinct Unbreakable will keep him alive for a few more seconds. Airwax completely says, your problem, bro. Does not use Lamb's Respite. Continues to run away. Gonna put it down, I believe, shortly. Steve jumps forward onto Airwax. Has used the Keeper's Verdict to knock away Tabs. 3 members of ROCCAT are running. And a long-range dash. Steve jumps onto the back line. Tabs was killed over by Ica in the mid. And Freddy's running for his life. The last remaining member of ROCCAT. He cannot protect the world from devastation. He's knocked away, and Elements are going to close out this game. Pushing down Steve with a gigantic smile on his face. Elements win a convincing team fight, and in 33 minutes, take down ROCCAT. Big smiles on the faces of Elements. And that could be very beneficial on a champion like Fiora if he's able to get a little bit ahead of this Maokai. If he can start pushing Maokai around, that can be a very clear route to the Nexus for Splyce. If you believe that hashtag spy win.
Pulls them back away. Nothing really to happen in that duo matchup. But bottom lane, Yoke finally going to try and focus some attention down onto Wonder and lands the spear.
Wow, that was a flash into the route. They're going to dash forward. Yoke's looking to leap. There was a peel backwards as Tragedy left the top lane. A long-range leap. Yoke first blood.
And the first time the jungle pressure is shown onto Wonderwear.
It's a lot of attention top lane, Stress.
Oh, yes.
Trashy's hanging out behind Audrey and Godfred. There's a teleport available for Atom. It started to channel. The Cocoon catches Audrey. He did not flash away. Still alive as the exhaust is on Trashy. A challenge has been issued, not on Sid yet. Senkax is moving after Audrey and takes him down. Splyce get themselves a kill, and everybody was in that top lane.
Yeah, Atom appeared with the teleport as well, but Audrey got bound.
Maybe a little less. So it won't be too long before that is then toppled over as well.
And from what we've seen so far in this game, Giants are relying on their single target engage when it comes to the likes of the Maokai. Yes, there have been a couple of Q flashes on Godfrey, but it's only been against Tahm Kench twice, which is one single target. And you know, if you can't blow up that target quick enough in the the likes of Cobby, it just means that Nisbet's going to come over, devour him, walk away, and Giants use all of their engage from the knockback package. But I mean, it's just not there from Splyce, as you're saying. And the fact of the matter is, for Giants, outside of a Q flash from Godfrey, they've got no reliable multi-target engage. So again, the Tahm Kench just deals with everything that's sent their way. And now Tahm Kench is recalling away. The rest of Splyce are pushing forward. Well, so you're in this weird situation.
An advantage to Splyce. Very good Cocoon onto Godfred. Means Senkax will be able to flash away. But Yoke goes forward. Exhaust is now connected. Atom finds Senkax and takes him down. Senkax overreaching and punished for it. Now Trashy's the target. But Yoke is trying to pounce forward. There's another twisted advance. Nisbet will eat up Trashy and pull him to safety. But Yoke eats a tower shot or two before he's forced to back away, and all of a sudden, Splyce lose the momentum. So clever play by Splyce. Teleports come in from Wonderwear. Grand Challenge is available, as is Flash.
Oh, it's 5v4.
Nisbet's taking an Abyssal Voyage. He's jumped forward. Cocoon lands onto Atom. He is down. Grand Challenge has still been held by Wonderwear, and all of a sudden, it's now Giants who are punished for overcommitting. If you ever wanted more of a signal, they want to just play these side lanes, maybe play the Siege split push game. Farmed Fiora with 70 CS up over Atom, approaching the flame horizon. Well, there is your signal. Giants started the Baron yesterday. Giants stole the Baron to win a game. Two-man knock-up. And we're going to see Wonderwear on the back line. Grand Challenge issued. Atom is already down. The front line for Giants is out, but funneling into that very narrow corridor. Splyce unable to push further, so they'll get a kill and they'll stop it down.
Continually push in. The same when it comes to a Banner minion. If you got that Banner minion in the bottom side, oh, here comes the teleport into the fight. Where is it coming from? It's inside.
Lane, Kobe's going to be the target.
There's no one to protect him.
Rooted by the Twisted Advance. And Giants pick up an extremely easy kill.
Nisbeth and Kobe not on the same page. It was Tahm Kench isn't by him. I'm going on him. That's a kill.
And it allowed Giants to pick up their 4th tower as well. In a turret, middle lane down. Wonderway is pushing in the bottom lane. Look at that very, very quick teleport. Pepe will be joining the fight late. And Wonderway is coming from the flank. I think Senkax may have picked up the package. He is flying out of the base. Trashy will not find a target with a cocoon, and Nisbet, the target. He's not going to be able to devour anyone. Godfrey gets a 2-man knockup, a long-range package delivery, and Senkax sends Pepe home. Atom's on the front line, but not for much longer. He has been felled by the light-slinging passive of Kobe. Kobe's not done yet, as he's taken home beef for dinner, and he's sending the cat back to the pet shop.
The clean ace for Splyce. Triple kill goes on to Kobe in the package. Finally gets used by Splyce. Giants set themselves up to fail in that fight, really trying to start for the Baron, coming back down away from it. Teleport came out from Wonderway to make sure that they could kite them back down the river, not give them an easy exit route. And Splyce, they've been playing reactive. They may be able to end the game off that.
I was told that as support Tahm Kench wasn't tanky. Splyce say, I do not care for that. In one fell sweep, they take down Giants.
Splyce showing they do have some fangs left when given the opportunity, they can strike.